Today, on Running to Him, God's power is the only thing that prevails in our wrestling match with the devil. If you're joining us in going through the Pauline letters, today's reading is Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 24, and we'll concentrate on verses 10 through 12. Ephesians 6, 10 through 12 says this, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and the strength of his might. Put on the full armor of God so that you will be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places." Now, frankly, I'm not a fitness buff. I have always maintained a reasonable weight, but I'll admit that I'm 30 pounds heavier than I was when I was 35. I walk between 7 and 10,000 steps per day. I couldn't physically pull off anything like I could when I was in my 30s, but I have help now. Many people surround me to help me with tasks not applicable for my age and condition. Paul begins his discussion by encouraging the Ephesian church to rely on God's power to aid them in their struggle. The verb be strong is a passive verb, meaning that our being strong does not come from our own power. We are 98-pound weaklings in comparison to the devil's strength, so we must rely on God to provide us the strength to overcome our battles. We need protection if we're going to stand firm. God provides us with an armor that will protect us and aid us in our battle. Stand firm is written to present us with the idea of an active battle. Now, the Greeks and the Persians fought the Battle of Thermopylae about 480 BC. And while the Greeks were defeated in the battle, the Spartans, part of a Greek army, and some others, withstood the enemy hundreds of times their size. They stood firm, even facing overwhelming odds. Eventually, they were defeated because of a betrayal. Now, the only way that we can face the devil and his minion is by being powered by God's strength. We cannot do it on our own, and the only way defeat will happen in the battle is if we are betrayed. Let's talk about who would betray us. The traitor is us. We will betray ourselves. God cannot be defeated. We can be defeated. Therefore, if there's going to be a defeat in the battle, then we will be the ones who give up. We will convince ourselves that our stronger party is attacking us, and we must succumb to its power. But it doesn't have to be that way. God has provided us with all of the armor we need to succeed. We just need to utilize it. Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.